So this is my 2008 experience, which is beginning the next 11 years of hillbilly harassment. And this 2008 period of my life, I came to Calgary, and I mentioned I'm working all over the place, just taking just moving around. But now 2008, you know, I've got my I've got my Nestle Canada, I've got my Halo recruitment, I've got my Blue Sky family support, and two of these companies I own. I'm a couple of years into Nestle, and my family is okay, happy, okay, struggling, not perfect, but I love my wife a lot, and she loves me a lot. And we're having babies. And so this was what was happening to me in 2008 and where my life was. But boy, did I pick the wrong city. 2008, they charged me with this serious crime. They call it a serious crime. And they put me in this remand jail. And I'm in there for 3 months. And I finally get out because I find a lawyer to who I find a lawyer who would play the he had nothing to do with it role. And that was how she got me out on bail, was to just say that he's not the guy. Because there is no saying the crime isn't true, because that never works. That never works. The lawyer has to say he's not the guy. She has to say he's she that's how it works. So she said, "Oh, he's not the guy. He had a beard." Whatever she said, some bullshit. And that's how she got me out, which she said she would get me out, and she did. And none of these people, these are all lawyers and judges, and nobody cares. Cops make up whatever they want. And this is true in everywhere in Canada. I think this is how British Columbia was too, but not this bad. But sometimes it was bad. They made mistakes with me before, but they did also try to charge me with stuff that didn't happen before. And these Calgary cops are no better, and obviously far worse, because what they did was say that what they did was they involved another person, a citizen, in their lying. You can't do that. That doesn't work. What they were saying was that I grabbed and squeezed and groped. They're saying that I stood there grabbing and squeezing in this girl's behind, is what they were saying. Well, obviously you can't do that, because she's gonna, like, how are you gonna get her to say that? So that's why I ended up spending a year on bail probation, getting harassed by some Calgary woman for the next year and threatened to get sent back to jail the whole time, and put in this position of inferiority to her crassness for the next year or so, however long it was. It seemed like forever, until the trial date finally arrived, and I guess all of the bugging and badgering to get this witness to come to court and say that things happened in a way that they didn't. I guess this attempt and desire for the police to have this witness do this failed. And so they dismissed the charge. And what happened was, all of these cops, they end up saying to themselves, he got away. They're stupid because they can't guess that I shouldn't have been charged with this thing. And they don't want to think that I shouldn't have been charged with this thing. These people are looking at your criminal record, and that's all they see. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your work. They don't care about what you've been through in your life or what you've done for yourself or for other people. They don't want to know you. That's what it is. They don't want to know you. They just want to nail you. Like a video game. That's what I'm dealing with because of this criminal record. So that's 2008. That's how all of this started. You've got first of all, you've got this cop that would do that in the first place. Take something and twist it and lie, and just try and hope and just assume that he could influence these people to lie too, but they're Chinese. So it didn't work. That's how I got out of this okay. But I didn't get out okay, but that's how I got out of what would have been a sexual assault charge and a sex offender registry. But I had my name put in the paper. My wife was embarrassed. The news, the TV, thrown in jail for 3 months. And then, because there was no conviction, I had to put up with police abuse and harassment for the next 11 years and counting. It's only 2019. I'm still counting the years of abuse. Why would it end? That's why I'm making these videos. Because it's never ending. They just put me on probation for 18 months for a crime that they blew up. They trumped it up. They lied. And they got people to help them. Because that's what these rednecks do. Is they just get people to help them. They have pack mentality. And they know how to get people to help them attack. These cops get doctors. They get child services. They get lawyers not to help you. They get the judges to... They just talk to each other. It's like a small town. That's how they are. They just tell people what to do. Just like in a small town, Bobby tells Jimmy to help him with the car. That's just it. You're just gonna do it. And if they don't know somebody, it doesn't matter. They're so used to telling people how to help them and tell them what to do and to flout their authority and to use it and to get people to help them out of fear or whatever different reasons. This is how they get her done. It's how they get her done. And what they like to do, what they like to get her done, is they just like to screw with people. That's what they like to do. They're rabid. So that was 2008, and that's when all of this started. And I need to talk about the next 11 years and what they've done, because I got away with it. That's what they think. That's what they say. And that's how they are. They put you in this bullshit position, which doesn't end up in a conviction. And then they say, you got away with it. And they keep on trying to screw with you and hurt you. And all for what? A fucking piece of paper that they're calling a criminal record. But it's more than that. They aren't just saying, oh, criminal record. What they're saying is they know you. These people are nuts. These guys are redneck cops. And they are reading this stuff and they are saying to themselves, yeah, we know this guy. They don't talk to you. They don't ask you any questions about your life. And this is true of all cops all the way across the board. These guys don't care about you. They don't talk to you. They don't want to know you. Because they know you well enough. Whatever crap that the cop before them wrote to try to charge you with something and screw you around. Like, it just gets worse and worse and worse every time. These people try to do something to you, and if it's like a Rubik's Cube, like, they will try everything. And lying is not out of the question. If you have a criminal record, you belong in prison. You're a bad guy. And these guys will lie, cheat, and steal to do what they can to get you thrown in jail. They're cops. That's what's so annoying about all of this conversation. It's like, these are cops. They're not good people. These are North American cops. These guys are These guys are not good people. That's what is so annoying about this conversation. Okay, I'm getting harassed by cops, and they're not even decent cops. Like your normal cop that'll just kind of maybe screw with you to a certain degree or whatever. I don't know. I've been screwed. I've been lied about by cops on Vancouver Island too. So whatever is going on in Calgary, if it's not isolated to Calgary. But what is isolated to Calgary is the length of time and the lengths that they will go to, and how many people that they will get involved in trying to screw with you, and how they can all work together. Child services gets dragged in. EMS, ambulance drivers get dragged into it. Doctors from the hospital get dragged into it. Lawyers from the courthouse and judges get dragged into screwing you over. People, criminals in the jail get dragged into it. Strangers on the street downtown